In this video, I will show you how to set up an FTP server on Windows 10. For that, open Run by pressing Windows and R key and type appwidge.cpl and click on Turn Windows Features on or off and go to Internet Information Services and you see here FTP server, right? Select that and select both this. And to manage this FTP server, we need to have IIS management console also, because internally it is using IIS in the background. So for that, go open web management tools and click on IIS management console and click OK. And you need to have internet access for this because it will download files from internet. Installation completed. Now, as I am in the middle of recording, I am not restarting the machine, but it is preferable you restart the machine before doing the next configurations. Now go to control panel, just type control add or remove programs, and if you don't see this view, probably you are using this category view, so it's click on this and click on small icons or large icons, whichever you prefer, and here you see administrator tools. Click on that and click on Internet Information Services Manager and right click this, and you have these sites available. Right click on this site and click on add FTP site. Provide some site name, let's say local FTP, and I am keeping my downloads folder. Click next. If you want to restrict to only some particular IP addresses, you can set the range here in the network, or just keep all unassigned. And if you have any digital certificate which you want to add for communication by enabling the SSL, you can use that SSL certificate. For now, I am just keeping no SSL and click next. Select anonymous, it means you can access the FTP site without username and password. So let's keep basic, and if you select all users, all the users in this machine created in the users and groups will have access. Present keep specified users and click read write, and let's keep all users now, because I need to specify some username here, but let's say Azure ID with the current ID. So let's keep all users now, because I don't want to use Windows user authentication for this. Let me create with all users, and later I will add specified FTP users only instead of Windows users. So you can change it again, the settings, by coming to this and click on FTP authorization tools. Okay, here I am allowing for all users. Now instead go to this site and click on FTP authentication. You can create a user and provide access to this one, to particular group. Okay, so now I have specified all users. If you want to specify only some particular users, let's say I will create a user here. So let me create a user. Let's give FTP user. Yeah, now an user is created. Now if you want to provide FTP authentication, yeah, FTP sites, FTP authorization rules, click on edit and click on specific roles or specified users. Yeah, FTP user provided redundant access to this one. Now open WinSCP. So now let's create a new site. Let's keep localhost because this is the local machine only. As it is FTP, keep FTP, no encryption. Save it and let's save with password also. Now login. That is because I don't have access to that folder. Now click on this downloads folder and click on properties and go to security, edit, add FTP user. I'll provide full control to him for testing purpose. You can just give read-write access. And click OK. Yeah, now you can see I'm able to access that. This is the root folder. Thanks for watching this video.